Anyway, back again. This is something else that I found when I was also in stores. I always find some kind of stuff I never remember buying. This right here is actually made by Creative Concepts. They made that Magnetan's Magneto helmet that I've done a review quite a while ago. They made this also. This right here is like the Wolverine's claw. Maybe you can, I don't know if you can make out what it says. But it's real cool. This is very cool. It's actually really made to go on like a computer desk, and it's actually the blades are sharp. They actually made it as a letter cutter, so you can imagine that'd be pretty slick to have. You know, open up your mail, cut it up with the Wolverine. So what I did, I had used like a little twist tam right here to keep it from sliding off the base. Drill 2 holes on the opposite side. Yeah, as you can see, like the bony structure, see the detail of it. It's actually a real nice prop. If this was made like more like a 1-to-1 scale prop, this would have been actually cool, very perfect. It even has cables. I like the detail that even the cable is coated in like a plastic sleeve. You see, as it has, like these little screws. I guess like the inner workings of the, I guess the aluminium claws that that pulls them, it retracts them in and out. Even I like how they done the bone. Even had it like like it's metallized. Oh, metallurgy. But anyway, this is a cool pop. It's one of my favorite. Here's another one too. This right here is the Nick Fury needle gun. For all you guys that follow Nick Fury in the old Marvel comic, this was the gun that he had. I think even in that David Hasselhoff Fox TV one, that he had this gun in it too. They also come with a badge, and both of these props they come off the shield badge. So I just had the black version of Nick Fury, Sam Jackson lookalike one. So I just put that on the base. And this is also a prop done by Factory X, which in past reviews, I mentioned before, the companies went bankrupt. But it's a pretty cool prop. I may do like a little review with something else along with it to kind of give it its just due. This is one of my favorite shows back when I was a kid. I think this came out like around 79 or 80. It was dubbed with the American voices, which I felt was a lot more cooler. You can probably notice some of these voices are voices of American type cartoons like Casey Kasem. Janet Waldo, she played, I think Wilmo the Betty on the Flintstones. So she played like a lot of the little voices too. I think Rocky the Flying Squirrel. This guy right here, 7 is Alan Young. That's the guy who played Wilbur and Mr. Ed. And the bad guy is Zotar. He's actually Key Luke. He played the actor Master Pole from that old series Kung Fu, the series version. And a few other voices on it that played in other animated voices, so which was cool. But anyway, a few other little things I picked up and I put on these shelves right here that I had. I had other stuff up here that I had like one of these things, Cyclops, and this guy fell off the shelf and clipped my Goblin glider. You see, like one of the ears is missing. Yeah, so I'm so lucky it didn't hit this. That would have been sick. Because this has all kinds of like little fragile pieces on it. So it took me about a couple of days to find this piece. It fell off behind the curio, and it looked like dirt at that. So I almost swept it up by mistake on thinking it was trash. So I found it, and I just had to take this back down and just glue it. One good thing, at least it's polystone, so you would probably barely be able to see the crack. The other Cyclops, what was the other one? He's somewhere. Here's this guy. So I figured I better leave him down here until I make me a base of. I have 2 of them. These were made by X Plus. It's a Japanese company. They made some real nice old school Ray Harryhausen type statues. And Godzilla, Mothra, that kind of stuff. He made some real nice statues of it. I got quite a few of them, but I ran out of space. And but one thing I would like to do is put them all together. So I have some in the living room also. But anyway, getting back to this, I found the McFarlane flat. Actually, I think Sideshow done a flat polystone statue. I may go online and look and see how much that's going for now. I know the Pumpkinhead version they done was, man, that thing skyrocketed. And at one point I considered getting it, but I won't be getting it now with the price of it. The other figure next to it, that's a Spawn Techno Robot figure. They just look kind of cool, so I'll do it up there, but that's all. The Trinity in the back, 12-inch action figure, that's new. I even put like a little movie stills in the back of it. This is made by N2 Toys, the Trinity one. It's actually a real nice looking figure. Now these right here is the Universal Monsters. These are actually made by Sideshow. So I plan on putting the other Universal Monsters along with it. I'll probably figure out something. Even if I have to put them in a small curio together. Because they are some real nice detailed action figures. I actually really like them. Okay guys, other than that, that's about the only new thing that I put up in here. I plan on like this little corner piece right here where I have this Wolverine claw. I bought 2 glass corner shells. These some real nice ones. I found them from what was that, Lowe's Home Improvement Store. So I have the what's that? I'm not sure of it. I think it's Hot Toys. I have the Hot Toys Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, or either that's what's the other company? Medicom. I'm sorry, Medicom. That's the one I have. And I was going to put that on there. So I had 2 shells. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put both of the Wolverines on it, or either just try to put both of the Wolverines on one shelf. It's something similar to these glass ones that I have right over here. You probably couldn't never even notice these. I had a Halo figure on right up here, and the other one right here is like Snowman and the Blue Beetle on. I never could really figure out what to put there, and I just put those up there just as a standby type thing when I first had put them. But the new ones I have, it doesn't have like the white base that holds them up. It's almost like they're in the corner, and you can't even see what's holding them up there. It actually has 2 like little balls. Like in the middle of it, it holds it up, but it looks real cool. So that's what I got planned. A friend had asked me about this one. I've never done a review of the Herculoids. I don't know. It's more like a kitty kind of action figure. I wish they would have done these better, especially for the price I paid for them. Because I think with all these, I paid over $100 for. And I thought, they would put a little more detail and a little more effort into when they made these, because I was actually a real big Herculoids fan. That's probably one of the first. The show was real old. It was already old when I started watching it as a kid, but I was a big Herculoids, Space Ghost, Frankenstein Jr., that type of fan. I actually, with Eagle the Rocket, I have like a custom made, I think it's like about a 13-inch tall statue of it. The only thing I had to find someone to paint it, because he has a funny kind of shadow, like stripes and shadow marks on him. So I just had to find someone to really do a real nice job and paint it for me. That's one thing that I think I may try to get it into airbrushing, Well, there's something else too I threw up here. This is right here. It's another McFarlane AVP figures. It's the scene with the alien has shanked the Punisher, and he was drawing him up to crack him in the skull with the tongue. It was a nice little kind of figure. I didn't really want to get too much into like action figure kind of reviews, so that's why I don't really display too many of them. I mostly just concentrate more on statues. But this right here was kind of nice, and I just kind of hate to kind of waste it and not display it at all. Because one of the other ones I have is a McFarlane one down here at the bottom. Maybe a little dark though, but it looks almost like a statue. So I do like that when you have action figures that can pass that. Actually, it's almost like statues. Okay, guys. Hey, I'll see you guys later. I'll probably be doing another review. I got a couple of replies on this guy, Voltron, from a few friends. I guess some guys who was really into the Voltron thing. I have quite a couple of Voltron type figures. So I just grabbed this one out of the other ones I had. I had one that's all metal. That was a nice one, but I didn't want to risk a chance of the metal one falling off in case it did fall off the shelf to break. So this is the plastic version of this. Is probably the most latest one they've done, and so I can live with maybe this one breaking more so than the metal version. Yeah, but it is definitely a nice figure. And I sort of like the 80s cartoon stuff, like because it came out like around the time with the Transformers, G.I. Joe cartoon, so Thundercats, so a lot of this has real nice sentimental value, and kind of like a nice look back on classic when animated movies was animated movies, the end of them rather. Okay, guys. Hey, catch you guys on the next stand. Peace.